Hi guys, esto es Darwin hablando. Since I came to the UK, I found it really interesting that there's a huge difference between the Chinese educational system and the British educational system. I'm pretty sure that you are really curious about what is the real life of a student who is living and studying under the Chinese educational system. As a pre-Chinese high school student, this time I'm going to show you what is the real life. By the way, if you like my channel, even though I know you do, please subscribe me and like this video and share this video and do whatever you can do. Okay, so let's go. So first of all, what's your impression for those Chinese students? Well, how do you think of them? Math genius? Addicted to study? Or shy? Or what else you can think of? Please leave comments below. And what do you think the Chinese students' life should be compared to yours? In this video, I'm gonna use some recalls of live clips in my old high school and show you the real life of it. Wow, what a beautiful view and beautiful song is that. So the truth is, wrong, completely wrong. Although those records come from my real old high school in China, but it's only the view and it's nothing to do with the real life. Guys, do you think the high school life in China should be something to do with for example, football, love, or beautiful view? You can walk around campus all the day. You can have a lot of after school time. You can do whatever you want. You can start your hobbies. You can get your girlfriend or boyfriend. The real life can only be described in one sentence: study all the day. It is like this or this. Just let me introduce the schedule in my old high school. So basically, if you are a student studying in the Chinese high school, you'll realize you need to wake up at 5:50. Yeah, exactly, 5:50. 5:50 in the morning. Are you shocked? Actually, I'm not. Actually, you know what? It's really common in China. And you know what? What's more, it's only an official time for wake up. There's a lot of students, especially during their last year of their high school, they will wake up at 4 a.m. just for study. Even though they may fall asleep last night at 12 p.m., only 4 hours of sleep. And basically we get 3 years of our high school. It could be divided into 2 stages. One is the first year and the other one is the second and the third years. The first year is mainly for you to adopt to the life of high school, the way, the rule you need to follow in the high school. And the second and third years is only about one thing: study. And let's just assume you will wake up at 5:50 in the morning, and then you need to clean up, to dress up, right? You will only get 10 minutes for doing it. After 10 minutes, the dormitory of the school will close, and if you are still in the dormitory, you're in trouble. So after the 10 minutes wash up time, and you can call it still in bed time, what should students do after the 10 minutes? They need to run to the playground to run, just for run for 2,400 meters. And this activity is totally compulsory. If you don't go there, instead you will go to the classroom, you are in trouble again. So after the run, you need to go back to your classroom, right? At this time is your self-study time. It will start at 6:30 until 7:25. It depends, and then you can go to eat. And during that period, you can't sleep as well, obviously, or otherwise teachers may want to have little talks with you. So after the self-study time, which will end at 7:35, you have the chance to go to the canteen until 8 a.m. And just right before 8 a.m., you have to be present in the class. So a funny fact is, when I'm saying you have to do something, like you have to be in present, which means you have to. If you don't, then trouble. Then you will have 4 classes in the morning, which will last for 45 minutes per class, and you can get 10 minutes break between each of them. And then it's the lunchtime and the nap time. It will start at 11:50, and you need to go to the canteen to eat your lunch. And a funny fact, actually, if you don't want to wait in line, you have to run, like that fast run, really fast run. So almost every lunchtime you can see something like this. Or otherwise you have to wait in line. Maybe it will cost you 10 minutes. Although 10 minutes seems really doesn't matter to you, right? But if you know that you have to go back to the dormitory before 1:30, then that's become a problem. So anyway, let's just assume you survive in the canteen and luckily go back to the dormitory. You may want to sleep for the whole nap time, but you will certainly find someone who studied for the whole nap time. And that situation really depends. If you are in the final year, which is the 3rd year of the high school, you will find almost everyone is studying instead of sleeping. Anyway, after the nap time, you need to go back to the classroom and keep on studying again. You will have 4 classes in the afternoon as well until 6 or 6 p.m. And then as the lunchtime, you will have the chance to go to the canteen to eat your dinner. And do you think that's the end? No way. After the dinner, you need to go back to your classroom at 7 p.m. Yeah, 7 p.m. And then guess what? Another self-study time. This time, the self-study time will consist for 3 hours. Yeah, don't be shocked. I'm completely sure about it. 3 hours. Which means you will end your school at 10 p.m. Simple. So if you are completely shocked now, just wait for later. Cause what I've said is only the schedule. And now I'm going to talk about the rules in the school. Rules number 1: no love. You cannot start your relationship in the school. It's forbidden in the school, which means you can't get your girlfriend or boyfriend. Otherwise, like I've said, you are in trouble. Rules number 2: you cannot get any electronic equipment into school. Otherwise, the same. Rules number 3: you have to be on time. Although it's a principle for a human being, right? But if you don't follow it, you know what will you face. So it seems that the school is not a heaven anymore. It is a hell. Just kidding. I also want to show you some special events that will happen in the high school. The first one is the National Flag Raising Ceremony. It will be held every Monday of every week. Meanwhile, we need to sing the national anthem during the ceremony. Here's the video about what it looks like. And during the third year of the high school, if there's only 100 days left before the final college entrance examination, we will have something called 100 days like swearing. It's like a swearing ceremony. Basically, everyone should go to there, include the teachers, and there will be one guy, usually the headmaster. He will lead everyone to swear for they were doing well for the final exam. Here's the video for showing what it looks like. Oh, sorry, I forgot one thing. That's for rules number 4. You have to wear the uniforms all the day, or otherwise, you tell me. Anyway, I'm making this video is not for any critical ideas. I'm just trying to show you what's the real situation in the Chinese high school and what situations of those students in China have to face during their high school life. Maybe after this video you could have a better understanding of the experience that those Chinese students have to face. Hopefully you could understand what they are doing if they are doing something incredible. So that's pretty much what I'm going to say for this topic. If you got any detail or further questions, please leave your comments below. So see you next time. Adios.